it's Anna from LA Plans, and today I have a couple of unboxing videos with you guys, and then I'm going to update y'all on how my Louis Vuitton agenda is set up. So I'm going to start first with my Infinite Lotus order because this one's going to be a lot more simple. So I'm just going to open this one up. Okay, so inside this order, we have a thank you card, and then we have the two inserts that I ordered. So I ordered the master list inserts, and so I love that I can use these anywhere. So they are blank and then they are separated into different categories, which I really love because I don't have to waste a full page of paper on like one note. I can just have one, I can have 4 separate lists on here. So I absolutely love these. And then I ordered the meal plan inserts because they also have the shopping list on the back. So I have everything that I need on one page and I can tear it out. I grabbed these to try, and I'm gonna put this under lists, and then I'm gonna put the notes under lists. I'm also gonna keep some note pages in the back of my projects tab so I can write different things for my blog because that's what I'm using my projects tab for. But yeah, so I grabbed these from Infinite Lotus and I absolutely love these in the minimalistic design. And so I'm gonna put those in here in this video with you guys to share where these are going. I'm gonna move this out of the way. My next purchase, which was from Cloth and Paper. And so inside this box, we have the cross this off your list and then my order. And then I'm really excited for this order because I got my black tabs. So I did something a little different. So I finally decided to order the vertical weekly personal lined inserts. And so I will have my weekly layouts in here. I've been really tempted to buy it from the beginning, but I wanted to keep things simple. But I absolutely love the way that people set these up. And I love that I can write out different things for different days in here and have it with me on the go. So I did order these inserts and I'm so excited to use them. And then I also ordered the top tabs to organize by month. And so what I think I'm gonna do is, instead of keeping the full year's worth of months in here like I have right now, so right now I just have the monthly inserts and I have all year, I'm just gonna keep 6 months. So January through June with the monthly and with the daily. And so I'm just so excited to use this. So I'm gonna set this up with you guys, and so y'all can see the most recent update. And so I'm just gonna take out a month's worth of this meal plan and grocery list. So I'm just gonna grab 4 pages for 4 weeks. And I'm just gonna put this under lists, and right now I don't have anything in there because I rearranged items, but I have that there. And then I'm also going to use the master lists inserts, and I'm just gonna put 2 in here for right now because these are front and back, so these are a lot of lists I can make, and I'm trying to keep enough room in there without having my agenda being completely full. So I'm gonna put 2 in here. And then under projects, this is where I keep all of my blog items. I have a note section, and so I'm gonna put 2 more in here, and then I can always add more as I need them. But for now, I'm just putting in what I need because my rings are looking a little full already. Like, that's how they currently look. And I don't want to stretch out the rings yet when I barely have this a month. So that's how I plan on using those. And so I'm gonna put these to the side for right now. And then we're gonna update the schedule. So I'm just gonna take a look and see. So these come with the front. This belongs to a year at a glance. Sorry, let me make sure this is centered. A holiday list, I really like that. And then birthdays, important, weekly habits, monthly to-do list, I really love that. And then it has the month. Oh, and it's attached. So I think I'll use these months then and transfer all of my stickers over, and then maybe just use the other one somewhere else or for something else. I could also do that. I'll keep that in mind. So it looks like I'm just gonna be putting all of these in here. So I'm gonna grab 6 months. So for now, I think I'm gonna keep this really bulky and kind of figure out and see what I wanna do and kind of look into if it's really bad for the rings to have this much, because I mean, from the angle, this kind of looks like, it doesn't look too bad, but from when it lays flat, it kind of looks bad. Okay guys, so I played around with my planner a little bit, and so I have this set up. And then I also set up the agenda that I purchased off Amazon. So it came in the mail, and so it's just this clear agenda. So this just has all of my extra inserts, and then I kind of am really loving what I've done here. And so I'm just gonna move this to the side for right now, and I'll go over that in a moment. But for my agenda, I really love like the whole neutral aesthetic still, and I love these black tabs. I really wish the black wasn't sold out on these, but I still love the clear ones. Then I like the way everything looks overall. And so I just have this pocket, and then I ordered stickers from 8LOTUS that just came out, and I'm probably gonna keep those in here. I have my cloth and paper stickers back here for on the go planning. I have my dashboard from 8LOTUS. And then I have the schedule tab, and this is these are the CEO tabs from Cloth and Paper. And so with these, you just have the this belongs to, year to glance, holidays, and then I have each tab. And so I just have 6 months in here. For the first 2 months, since it is March, and I bought this in March, I just have the monthly inserts. And so these are what I initially purchased and were in my first, they were in my first unboxing video. And so I'll link the playlist down below. I have an entire playlist full of all my unboxing videos and agenda setups. But for the first 2 months, this is where it's gonna kind of get tricky. So for the first 2 months, that's what I have here, because then I just put the new daily inserts that I just got in here. I'm not sure if I want to backdate. I'm really tight on room in here, so I kind of don't, although I did want to, but I would rather save room and keep something else that I actually need. And so I just have these monthly pages in here. And then we have March, and so I just decided to use these little tab sticky notes and put them on here, kind of like a dash. And then I have my inserts from Cloth and Paper that I just got. So I filled out a couple of things. I transferred everything from my monthly inserts onto this one, since this came with my lined inserts that I just purchased. And so I just updated this. And then I filled out my first week, which I'm really excited about. I still want to play around and do different things, but I really love the way that this looks. And so I have this set up, and then I'll go in and do next week. I might do a video on that one. I haven't decided yet. But then these inserts came with another sheet of these that was front and back, and so I'm going to use those in another section, because I don't really need notes in the monthly, but just in case this one does come on the back, so I do have that for whenever I need notes. But that's just how I have this entire section set up, and it's the same thing for all of these. And then we go into lists, and so this is where I have the new master list from 8LOTUS, and then the meal plan that has the shopping list on the back. And then I switched up my project sections, and I know I just posted a video on this, but I already switched it up, and that's because I really wanted to use the monthly inserts. And so if you do buy weekly inserts from Cloth and Paper, it does come with the month. And I didn't want to not use these because I absolutely love these. So I took out my 8LOTUS ones. That one I messed up on a couple of the pages, so I didn't like the way they were looking, and just started new with these. And so the way that I'm managing my project section now is with the Cloth and Paper monthly inserts. And so I have the monthly view, and so I can just write different collabs and posts. And then I can also mark the week that I'm blogging, since I'm doing a monthly blog each month. I figured that would be nice, and then just to have all the dates at a glance for my blog. And I love like the single page that separates the month. And so I just started in March. And then this is the lined note page that came with the weekly inserts. This is where I said it might get confusing. So this page came from here. and I'm using this as a perpetual schedule. And so the A5 pages go to 31, these go to 27, but since they're front and back, I'm just going to use the back for the other dates that I need. But I'm using this for all of my video content and writing everything out. And then I have a media content manager for the month behind here. So everything's kind of organized by month as opposed to by insert. And so I really like having this. So it's just like all of the content, important dates, and then perpetual calendar / schedule, and then collaborations. And then that also removed the extra tabs, so it made more room in here to have more items. And so I really like that. And then you go into the next month and it's the same thing. So monthly view, I can mark what week I'm blogging, important dates, using this note sheet as perpetual calendar, any collaborations, and so on. And then that's how I set this up. And I really like this because it's very simple, and it's very simple and it's very functional. And then I added one password tracker back here, and I'm going to put all of my blog passwords on here because I honestly don't know those. I just use iCloud keychain, and I really need to start checking my passwords. But I'm going to have that back here for all of my blog passwords. Other than that, everything else I kept the same. I kept my entire financial section in here, and that was my goal, was to not take this out just because this is really important and I want to have all these on me. And so these are all my Infinite Lotus. It's light to take something out. So I'm only using the Infinite Lotus inserts on here. So I did take out the cloth and paper inserts. And so that's fine with me. We'll see how it works so when I do my financial video and my first setup. But I really want to take up some space, and so for now I'm just seeing how these will work. If anything, I can always refer back to the inserts because everything that I took out I just put in here, and I'll show you all that in a second. But I just try to minimize this as much as possible. But that's what I did for this page. Everything else is still in here. And then I have my wish list tracker, and then I did take out my travel plans inserts and put them in the Amazon one just for more room, and that's for right now. Whenever I do use my travel whenever I didn't use my travel plan inserts, I'll pop them back in here and probably take out something else. But for now, I just didn't want to put all the weight on my rings, and so I feel like this is a good, like, it's kind of full, but it's not, it's really full, but it's not too like overly full. And it has everything that I absolutely need right now. So that is the current setup. And then I will show y'all this agenda. And so I'm just going to keep this on my planner cart. And so this is from Amazon. And so it's probably made for larger planners. The inserts look very small in here, but it's okay. But it's clear, which I really like. And this is just keeping all my extra inserts and the tabs that I'm not using anymore for the project section. So I have all of my travel inserts in here. And the best part is that I can still use these inserts. They're just not going to be with me on the go, and so that's perfectly fine with me. So I have the other 6 months of the monthly inserts from Cloth and Paper that I'm using now for blogging, and so I just have that back here. And then I have my Elmon Paper Co. and Maddie Plans finance inserts that I'm using to track blogging items. And this is something, again, that I don't need to take with me on the go. It's something that I just need to track once a month. And so I'm fine with just keeping it in here and just using this whenever I need it and referring back to it. And then same with the monthly expenses. So these are the inserts I took out. So these were just pretty much repetitive. And so I just, I'm going to keep these here. I'm still going to use these sheets, but it's just going to be on the side and not with me. Other than that, these were the content pages that I had. And so I tried using the highlighter to mark different dates, and I didn't like it. And so I just took these out, and then I'll still use these maybe for like pre-planning, or just like writing drafts. But other than that, I'm gonna have these in here for right now. And I could switch it, and I'll probably switch it up again, but this is just how I have it right now. And then I just have the note pages from Agenda 52 that were in the back, and same with the Violet Backs folder from Amazon. And so I just have pretty much all the extra items in here. Again, I'm still going to be using all these. It's just not going to be with me on the go. It's just going to be on my planner for right now. But I really love this, and I really love having this to hold extra inserts, and that way it makes it easier to switch out whenever I do want to change things up. And so that is how I'm using this as well. Other than that, I really like having these updates with you guys, and I feel like it'll make things more clear, especially as I do like plan with me's and different things, and things switch up. And I like including the agenda updates in these unboxing videos so you can see exactly how I'm using them. But other than that, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching.